Thank you very much to all of you and to the members of the news media. You know, I was one of you for 35 years now. I'm on this side, so I do appreciate all of you very much, because without you, this message would not be able to be broadcast and shared with the rest of the country. And I am delighted to be here next to Veronica Escobar. You know, this is the true meaning of bipartisanship. That someone from Miami, conservative Republican, can be dealing in love and great cooperation and solidarity with someone who is from Texas, Mexican American, and not necessarily conservative. But that makes it even more special, because we were able to work together in creating something that is not perfect either for the Republicans or for the Democrats, but at least is a solution to the problems that we have in this country with immigration. It's been 40 years since we, the elected officials, have not been able to put together as a legislation or have legislation be passed and signed by the president since 40 years ago, since Ronald Reagan. And that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And that is why yours truly, Maria Salazar, representing District Number 27, the heart of the Cuban exile community, who could be more conservative than the Cubans? And Veronica Escobar in El Paso, Texas, South Texas, close to the Mexican Republic. We put together this wonderful coalition of people, all of you included, to express to the United States Congress, our both political parties, my president, President Trump, our president, that this is the moment that he could rise up to the occasion and be for immigration what Lincoln was for slavery and Reagan was for communism. It's unsustainable, and it has been proven in the last few months when there has been some changes in the Trump administration when it comes to border enforcement and DHS. So that is why we are here today, and I'm delighted that this coalition has been formed by business sectors, by pastors, by families, by community leaders, people that understand that we need to fix the laws and that we need to give a solution to those people who have been here in this country for more than 5 years, who do not have a criminal record, and who have been contributing for decades to the economy of this country. I'm talking about construction, hospitality, agricultural, healthcare, the dairies, the slaughterhouses. People who are people. It's true that they broke the law, no doubt about it. That they are undocumented, they are illegals, whatever you want to call it. They are people who do not have a criminal record, who broke the law, but someone gave them a job for a long time. And by giving them a job has made all our lives much better and cheaper. Why? Because the price of vegetables, the price of fruits, the cleanliness in hotel rooms, the whole economy. And that's why you guys are here with us, because we, the business sector, specifically those three sectors who compose 20% of the GDP of the economy of this country, construction, hospitality, and agricultural, compose 20% of our economy. Those people, specifically in agricultural, 1 out of 2 is an immigrant. In construction, 1 out of 3 is an immigrant. In healthcare, 1 out of 5 is an immigrant. And so we're talking about intense labor that is needed to be secured for those specific sectors that are key to our economy. Not only that, the Dignity Act is the right thing to do, is the moral thing to do, is the Christian thing to do, is the American thing to do. And as I always say, it's Solomonic. For those who know a little bit about the Bible, Solomon said, well, why don't we break the baby into 2? So I broke the baby into 2. So, no path to citizenship, which is not necessarily what the Dems want, but at the same time, she agreed with it. And then is no amnesty, which is what the Republicans fear so much. So no path to citizenship and no amnesty is dignity. And that is what I've been explaining to the president, is not amnesty, is dignity. Dignity is a new status. Is not green card, is no path to citizenship, is a new labor status that gives those people who have been here for more than 5 years, have American children, have been paying taxes, have a job and are contributing to the economy, give them the dignity status so they can pay a fine, They can go home for Christmas. They will not be able to have any of the government programs, no access to government programs, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, food stamps, none of that. But then they can go home and bury their mom and come back and buy a home and buy a car and open up a bank account or have a credit card and continue helping the economy. Not only the economy of the American economy, but the economy in the Western Hemisphere that now has become front and center to our foreign policy, which is the right thing to do because the Western Hemisphere is in our backyard. So I think we have a fantastic opportunity, and that's why I keep on saying, and I keep on saying next to Veronica, this is the moment, this administration, the Republican president can be what no other president, a Democrat and Republican, has been before. My president is bold. He does things, just look at Venezuela, just look at Iran. He does things that no others dare to do, so now this is his time. This is the only piece of legislation that is a complete immigration reform law that is in the United States Congress, because no one else took the time, like we did, to write a 250-page legislation that is almost perfect. It's not perfect, but it's almost perfect, and it covers a multitude of sins. So I thank all of you for being here. It's a pleasure for me to be able to be standing with you and to pray to the Lord Almighty. There are two entities that can make this happen, God the Father and Donald Trump. And we in Congress, we're in the middle. And I thank Monica de la Cruz, also from Texas, a Republican who's joining forces with us, from Nevada. Susie Lee, who's also someone, thank God, women, right? And Mike Kelly, come over here. Come over here. Mike Kelly, conservative, GOP from Pennsylvania, also saw the light. So that's what we're doing. 20 members of Congress, 20 members on each side, correct? 20 members, almost 40 people. And more Congress people who would like to join us, but they say, Maria, I don't want anyone to accuse me of amnesty. What is amnesty? We do not know really what's the complete and rigorous definition of that word. If amnesty for some of our colleagues is no path to citizenship, then dignity does not have a path. It makes you pay a fine. 1% of your salary is a pretty harsh bill for those who are undocumented, but it allows them to stay and live a dignified life in the promised land. I thank all of you for being with me and to you, and I know I have to